Hey, this is Trevor Sternad from the Black Dahlia Murder here, and you're listening to the Everblack podcast.
Hey, humans, Carl, this is Odorous from Guam.
I'm going to the Fear Factory.
This is George Corey from Fisher.
This is Gas with Double Drop.
This is Wade from Our Last Enemy.
Mike Nick from Suicidal Tendencies.
Hey, this is Wednesday 13.
This is
Rex from Club Devil Hill.
This is Gary Blue from Sepultura. You're listening to Everblack Podcast.
Alright, before we go into this episode, we just need to give a shout out to our show supporters, the brutal occult clothing brand Electric Witch, who have amazing apparel from shirts to hoodies to hats to beanies and more. Check out their full range at electricwitch.com.au and put in the code EVERBLACK for 20% off your order. Don't forget to subscribe, rate and review the Everblack podcast through Spotify, iTunes, YouTube and Facebook, and check out all our articles at everblackmedia.com. Alright, on with the show. Well, Elize, thank you for joining us on the show. It's been a little while since we've caught up, but it's good to see you out there in the clouds.
Thanks. Awesome to see you too in this cozy.
My office.
Your office. Yes,
it's,
okay.
it's not as nice as the.
No.
So, of course, I mean, how have you guys been navigating with all this madness and stuff and preparing the new album to come out? And how is everything going in your world right now?
We are actually doing okay. Of course, it's been, heights and lows. I mean, the biggest terrible thing was, of course, that my grandmother passed away when I was in lockdown in Denmark. Yeah, I mean, originally things would have been easier. I was supposed to be in Gothenburg, but I wasn't able to be there. So, I mean, these kind of things was very hard. But while we recorded the album, I think anyways that, these kind of emotions that you felt, it was kind of like art is always a good way, and music especially is very good for healing. So, I mean, I was able to write songs. I was able to sing. I had Olaf by my side, and of course, Jacob Hansen was there. So I was kind of in a good place anyways. And then, but the rest of the band has been good. They haven't like lost anyone, or they haven't, nobody's been sick. So they're doing good. And we've been extremely busy because of this album. We recorded, then we came home, and then we started to record music videos, and we, started to plan for the future. And we're like, should we do a live stream? What should we do? So we've been kind of active ever since March, when we started this album process, which is, I mean, probably a good thing, because we haven't really realized that it is, a worldwide crisis, except for when travel, that we need to have masks and special papers, and because we've been over to both Finland and Poland to record music videos, but everything's been smooth. So I guess it's going to probably hit us later, like maybe November, December or something, when we realize that, okay, we don't have anything to do anymore. We're not on tour. I actually looking forward to see how everybody's going to react then when this campaign is over and we are having an album out and we don't know what to do anymore.
Get more correct. But I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, the album is, of course, Manifest, and it comes out on October 2nd through Nuclear Blast. I love it. It's big, it's crazy, it's epic, and it's got some bold, ambitious moves on there too. It's got it's a hell of a ride, mate.
Cool, nice. Yeah, that's what we thought. We don't want to hold back or overthink stuff. We just do it and see what comes. And obviously, it was created from a spontaneous and good feeling. So that means that the result is something we feel very positive about in the end. So yeah,
good, absolutely.
Glad you like it.
Really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I mean,
What's the concept behind this one?
Well, I mean, I guess it's we decided to basically just dig into ourselves, like use whatever we feel is the current situation and how we feel about it. And obviously, it's been a lot of things going on lately that has been, rather tough and rough, and we have a lot of things that made us very creative. Actually, this is the thing. The good thing in that is that when there is a lot of stuff going on, things happens to you creatively, and we kind of used that opportunity instead of, you know, denying what is already happening or what's inside you. Then we just go with the feelings.
Was that hard?
I mean, it is heavy. I mean, for me, it's always been the easiest way, and I think also the heaviness that we have on this album is also like based on that. It is like the overall mood in the world is heavy at the moment, and this is what created heaviness. So I mean, at one point, I think when we wrote the Maximalism album, it was nothing. There was no crisis. There was just like good times. We were touring. Everything was like great. You know, it was like happy pink clouds and stuff. And I think you can also hear that on that album, that it was like an easy time where we could focus on other things besides world problems, so to speak.
Yes. Oh man. Well, I mean, this album, it's got some incredible guests on there. Who we got? We got Noora from Battle Beast. Love Noora. Heidi from
good, me too.
Jeff Loomis. Man, who else?
Then there was Perttu and Elize Ryd. Perttu from Apocalyptica.
Yeah.
And Elize Ryd from Dragonland on the same song, Crystalline, playing the piano and cello.
How good is that?
That's awesome. Yeah, I know, it's awesome. And that's also one reason, like, this happened because of or thanks to the Corona situation, because usually all these people would be very busy on the road or so. So we wouldn't be able to like have those as guests probably in time. But now we could just like basically come up with ideas spontaneously while in the studio, because we know everybody was anyways home doing nothing.
But no excuse.
So, no, exactly, no excuse. Nobody could say no. I was like, we know what you're doing. We know you're not on the road.
Yeah. You're doing what we're doing. So,
yes.
So do the thing.
Yeah, so we kind of like roll with the situation, so to speak.
That's awesome.
And took the opportunities and the chances.
Well, I'm as I said, I'm a huge fan of Noora's, and I think she's amazing. See, it is getting late. Amazing at what she does, and you teamed up with her from on the track "Strong," which is I love that song. The video for that looked like it was a hell of a lot of fun to do.
Oh yes! Oh my God, I got an idea with the palms and us, like the two of us, like playing game, fire, and she always have her devil horns. That's her like trademark, And I was like, but what should I wear then? I don't want to like have a princess crown or anything. So I was like, but if you're the devil, I can be Jesus. And then we did that, and it was awesome. I was like, what about the blood here in the forehead? We went crazy, and it was awesome. It was it's really fun. I mean, this is the kind of things you can do like artistically. You can go nuts. And she also loves those kind of things. And Ville, the director who did all like the old hymn videos, he's from Finland. He's very like deep and he's amazing. I think he was also having like a great moment filming us girls laying there in the burning star. So yeah, it was a good day.
Came out awesome, and you know what? It's a very empowering song. That one.
Oh, good. That's That's what we were hoping for.
You know what? I reckon it should be the theme for that new Wonder Woman movie. Hey, credits. Imagine that. Just back that Wonder Woman.
Oh my God.
Money train up to the.
Maybe you can arrange it. Call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anyone. Hey, Movie World's down the road from where I live. There you go. If you've ever been there, Warner Brothers Movie World, I'll just rock up and I'll go, hey, I'll demand it. And they'll probably just kick me out skidding on my ass across the concrete. But I'll try.
I have another. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's the best thing you can do. And that's the thing, like when it comes to movie scores, for if people want to use one of your songs, it's usually that there is someone in the crew that likes a certain song, and then because we tried to like get help from our publishing, which is Warner Shuffle, to like get a song. I was like, how hard can it be? Look at Roxette, they had "It Must Have Been Love," but it's all enough. Wasn't it that song like for Pretty Woman back in the
Yes,
days.
that was it. No, that was right. And I'm old enough to have seen
Yeah.
all the movies.
So I mean, ever since I saw that movie, I was like, oh my god, what if one day we would have a song in a movie? Or maybe it should be like Suicide Squad or something like that, like Matrix 4.
Hey, it's coming. They're all coming.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Fun. I think so too, and that's the fun part with life, I guess, that you never know what's happening.
I'll tag it all in here because I think that would be the perfect track for it too. Absolutely. Yeah.
Good. That was very. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
And you've also got 2 different versions of Do or Die, and the single of it includes Angela from used to be an Arch Enemy. Man, it's good to hear her letting rip again. How'd that come about?
Well, that was actually her idea. She's started to manage Amaranthe 2 years ago, and she's been managing Arch Enemy ever since she quit. I don't know if people are aware of that, but anyways, yes, she's been there behind the scenes arranging things. But I mean, for some reason, she came up with this idea. She's always been very focused on environmental questions, and she's a vegan, and she's done all kinds of extreme things, you know. And we started to discuss it, and I was like, yeah, sure. We don't really we haven't approached ourselves as being, you know, these kind of. We haven't approached ourselves as Amaranthe, touching upon these more serious subjects, like when it comes to environmental distractions and issues and stuff. So she basically asked us if that was something we would like to do. And we have, though, been writing songs in the past that is about the environment. For example, Theory of Everything, Stardust, and Digital World is something that we wrote based upon, you know, how we watched the environment change during during the past 12 years or so now. Yeah, we said yes, we're definitely up for that. And it's also nice. It was nice to do something in between albums because we didn't have it was just fun because we got like released this Sabaton cover, and then we did a Powerwolf cover, and I was like, yes, make more, you know. And she also had the video idea already finished because her husband is a video director, so they both have talked about like how they would want to make a video down in Spain, in Alicante, where they have their summer house or vacation house, and that like how it looks there, and that they would love to catch that on video, right, where it's like super beautiful on one end, but on the other end, like you see all this, the death and the plastics and the, you know, the dark side of the paradise, so to speak. But anyways, she asked us if we could write a song based on that idea. So we did, and we sent it to her, and she's like, cool, let's do it. And we recorded it, and then it was up. And of course, it was super awesome for us to have Angela back on the scene, and like together with us. That was something I would never ever have imagined, you know, like 10, 20 years ago. I would be like, what? Are we going to make a song with Angela Gossow? Like, really? Yeah, so that was very cool.
Crazy things happen in this life, mate. It's all unpredictable. It's all positive. Yes. It's all good. Well, when it comes to music, I mean, right now, and Boom, the track Boom, I really love too. That is insane. That's got Heidi from Butcher Babies. Man, that groove and the chop, man, it's so fun. So fun.
Good. It's supposed to be fun, but I mean, like, because, I mean, how much can you complain, basically? Well, that's how much you can complain, and that's how you solve problems when you get tired of all the bullshit. So yes, it's amazing. I also love it. It makes me actually really happy.
Well, it sounds like you guys just rocked up at her house at like 2 a.m., clutching a bottle of wine, banging on the door. You're like, come party. It's just crazy vibes, man. Awesome.
Yeah. It's definitely created out of like, you know, a fun idea late in a late night with a lot of booze. Yes. And then there's like, that's the funny thing with us, I think, with the band, is like we can talk about something that seems totally crazy, and like an idea that is in the back of our heads, and then we just decide that we do it. And of course, these things needs to have, you need to be inspired when you do it, because you cannot force these kind of songs. They have to like, you have to feel like a need to really, you know, write something as crazy. But yeah, it was very fun. And yeah, it's really, I wish people could have an insight in when we do the writing. And it's like funny when the chorus kicks in and I was like going to write this melodies for the chorus. Like, I'm done with the politics. Whatever. I can't reveal a song because I don't know when you're going to release this interview. But yeah, it's like, and then what would I like to say? I would like to say like, no. So it's great. But I think that's, you know, you don't always have to meet like sadness and aggression and disappointment with hate. You can do it with like, just like in a funnier way.
I agree. Absolutely. And it is a fun song, and I think it's going to be huge when that's going to be one that everyone's going to be like, woo. So,
oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait to see the reactions from
yeah.
it.
No, it's going to be absolutely awesome when this one drops. And of course, one question I've been wanting to ask you is going back to when you first discovered your voice. I call it the Peter Parker moment.
Oh.
Okay. So it's that moment in time when you found that you had a voice and you could sing, and it's one. Do you remember that exact moment where you found your superpower?
Whatsoever. No, not at all. I've seen videos of myself singing because I was singing in a church choir when I was a kid, and I was 3 years old holding a mic singing for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah, and I can of course not remember that at all, but obviously I was very confident. I was like there was like some adult sitting on their knees, of course, like, you know, helping me hold the mic, but still I was like rocking it, singing some song from Swedish. I think ett litet barn från Davids hus kan göra vintern natten ljus. I'm like, okay, but yeah, I can't remember that. So.
Wow. There you go. And I feel lucky. You're serenading me.
I had to operate the halsmandlarna, these things that you keep in the balls here.
The vocal cords?
Tonsils.
Oh, yes. That's the one. Yep.
I remember that though, because it was super easy to sing for me before. I loved my voice. It was very light. Extremely light. And then I had to cut them off. I was in first grade, and then I tried to sing afterwards and I couldn't. So I had to kind of start over again. And then my voice was much more deep. Or wait, is it the other way around? Does it get lighter when you cut the balls? I can't remember, but it does affect your voice.
Yeah.
I hope it was towards the positive direction, but I remember I was really sad about it because me and my sister used to sing a lot together. We sang like harmonies every day. And then I was suddenly having so much issues, and I got these like, you know, stuff. And I was like, damn it. So I had to start over my practicing. I never forget that. And I wonder how my voice would sound like now if I didn't take them away. But
maybe it was fate, mate.
I hope so. I hope so.
Listen to you, but I mean, you're just killing it now. And well, I definitely hope to see you guys down here when all the craziness calms down. That's for sure. Is that something that you had planned?
The thing is that we were finally starting to plan, and then we had to stop the planning. But this is just like something also talking about faith. I don't understand like why it has not been that we have played in Australia yet.
We're waiting.
Thank you. Because I've been practicing that. I think since the like second or third album at least, I started to talk to you guys over there, and I was like, yes, but we're gonna come next year, I'm sure. And then it's like, no, yeah, next year. And now it's been like 10 years or what? It's crazy. I don't understand. But maybe that's faith too, because maybe if I come there, I will get bitten by some poisoning animal and die.
No, you'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because if you stay with the main cities and you don't come to where I live, where we've got brown snakes, which are the ones that will kill you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They found a red belly around these parts the other day.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that's the only thing that scares me. But I mean, I guess maybe there is some very positive surprise when we finally are able to come over to Australia. I really look forward to that. That's something I've been waiting for and look forward to a lot. It's going to be very exciting.
Absolutely.
Today. But I mean, usually we would do it then we go Japan and then Australia, because I guess they would be kind of combined together. But Angela Gossow is really good at planning these things. So she already told us, like, why haven't you been in Australia? We're like, we don't know. But she's like, I'm going to arrange that. So we trust Angela Gossow. Yes, she's going to fix that. Excellent. When we're allowed. Yes.
Absolutely. And I'll be there, that's for sure. Of course, The new album Manifest comes out on October 2nd through Nuclear Blast. Mate, thank you so much for hanging out on the show. And I wish you and the rest of the crew all the best. Stay safe and have a great day. I don't even know what it is anymore.
I know, it's so confusing. Yes, but for me, it's a day. Yes, have a great day. And you have a good night.
I will.
Go to bed and sleep. Have sweet dreams.
Thank you. I will.